Hi friends, welcome back to Black Cat Guidance. All kind of people are welcome here. I hope everyone had an excellent eclipse day. Um, it was an excellent day here, but we had a lot of cloud cover here in East Tennessee, so there wasn't a lot to see. But I used that time to meditate and then take a nap with my kittens, and that's as good as it gets, right? So today we're going to ask, what is blocking your abundance from coming in? You have some abundance trying to reach you, and it can't get to you, and we're going to find out why. Um, you know, I love synchronicities like this. So this card, these oracle cards have a downy woodpecker on them, or it might be a red-bellied woodpecker. I'm not sure. But I found this woodpecker feather in my yard, and I just think that's neat, and I love synchronicities like that. So we're going to use these oracle cards for you today. I have 3 groups here. Group 1 has this little skull trinket. Group 2 has this spider trinket. And group 3 has this flying witch trinket. Oh, focus, please. I have to tell you that I actually did a reading for this yesterday. And it was such a good reading. I remember at the end of it thinking, wow, that went so well. It went so smoothly. I made so many connections, that kind of thing. And then I went to watch it so I could add the timestamps. And there was no sound for an hour-long video. I was a little heartbroken. So we're going to try all this again today and hope that the technical side cooperates. But, with things not getting into focus, I can handle that. But I really hope that this records my voice through the whole thing. All right. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and choose your group. The timestamps will be down in the description, and I'll see you in your group. Hello, Group 1. We're asking today, what is blocking your abundance? You chose this skull trinket. Okay, let's see what the oracle cards have for you. We have meditation with routine, breath, quiet, peace. Please focus. Thank you. We have threshold with perception, surrender, dissolve, illusion. And I have to say that word surrender is really sticking out to me right now. We have perception, and we have peace. Okay, I'm gonna move these up. Okay, let's check out your tarot and see what messages we have today. Spirit, what is blocking Group 1's abundance? Please share with us what's blocking Group 1's abundance today. Excuse me. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is your abundance. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm so sorry about this focusing. We have, whoa, okay, the Sun. Well, these are incredible cards. We have the King of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Wow, this looks incredible. It looks like whatever is blocked is really good. about as good as it gets. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here. I need a little help. Can I get a clarifier for this Ten of Pentacles, please? Okay, we have Strength. Can I get a clarifier for this Wheel of Fortune, please? Okay, wow. The Artist. Okay, this is not a card from the traditional tarot deck. This is an extra card in this particular deck, which is a beautiful deck, by the way. So we'll have to use context to find out how that applies here. Can I get a clarifier for the Sun? Clarifier, please, for the Sun. Three of Wands. Can I get a clarifier for this King of Pentacles, please? The Hermit. And can I please get a clarifier for the Six of Pentacles? Wow, there's a lot of energy here today. We're going to go with the Hanged Man. Okay. All right, let me take a look here and listen. Perception and peace. Okay. And then meditation and threshold. Perception, peace. Surrender. Okay. The things that are blocking these good things. Okay, I'm seeing... This is about as good as it gets. You got Ten of Pentacles, which is complete financial abundance. Everything that you could possibly want. The Wheel of Fortune is the luckiest card in the whole deck. So you got good things coming in. The Sun. Happiness, bliss, opportunities. The King of Pentacles. Very strong stability. Wisdom here. Very good foundation. Six of Pentacles is generosity. Is maybe someone giving you a helping hand. Okay, so let's see what these clarifiers have to say. Yes, okay. So I see that you've been waiting on something for a while. It's something you feel like is due to you. It feels like it's something that you feel like is owed to you, and it very well might be. And instead of pursuing it, you've been hanging back. You've been surrendering. But I'm hearing you need to move. You need to move and sort of get out of your own way so these blessings can find their way to you. I feel like you've had a lot of control over a situation. Maybe you've been pushy about how you want this to happen. And with surrender, you have been surrendering, but maybe you've been surrendering in the wrong way. Maybe you've been surrendering in a way where, you know, you've... Oh my goodness, my cat is... Howie, come on now. Can I do this reading, please? These are for our friends. So yeah, you've been surrendering in a way that's sort of complacent. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to surrender in a way that trusts the universe to lead you to inspired action. surrendering doesn't mean you just, give up and lay in your bed all day. Surrendering is when you get this idea in your head of, wow, I need to go to this bookstore today, this particular bookstore. I don't know why. I keep thinking about it. I need to go. That's a sign from the universe. It's called inspired action. And it's asking you to take that step. It's asking you to go to this bookstore because it's going to lead you to better things. That's just an example. Take it as it resonates. But also I feel like you need to seek some peace with this situation. I feel like you have sort of gone at it in a fiery sense, in a fight, in a I won't back down kind of way. And I think you need to loosen that grip a little bit and, meditate, go at it calmly, and focus. Don't focus on what went wrong. Don't focus on, well, this person was supposed to do this, and this person was supposed to do this, and they left me without this. That's not going to help you. That's just going to make it more stressful. And they're asking you here to, leave that stuff to God, the universe, source, whatever, you call it. They've got a handle on that. Hi, Howie. Howie says, pet your kittens to calm down. It's very good therapy. Hi, sweetheart. I'm doing this reading. Can I put you down, please? All right. Come on. Thank you, babe. Okay. He loves to be the center of attention. He's just a very sweet baby. He's very old, but he still thinks he's a baby. What is this? Again, perception. You're worried about what people think of you. Maybe you feel like people look at you like you lost, like you're a loser or something like that. Like you let people take advantage of you, or you're afraid if you don't fight back, you think that people will look at you that way. That maybe somebody's gotten the best of you. Don't worry about that stuff. Be peaceful in your mind. Your life is not a performance, okay? You see this? Your life is not a performance. Although, in this day and age, a lot of life looks like a performance, right? Do we do things because we like them, or do we do things because they look great on social media? For our high school friends that we don't even care about anymore. Really, really prioritize those things and think about what's important to you. And I think you're going to have a shift in perspective here that's going to lead to an act of generosity from somebody. Somebody wants to help you, I hear. But you've got to clear your mind out so you can hear that offer coming in, okay? Let's get some more cards. What actions should Group 1 take next? What are the next actions that Group 1 should take? Okay, Two of Swords. Got a decision to make. Nine of Swords. You've been having trouble sleeping? Waking up at 3 a.m., thinking, ruminating about all this stuff going on? The Hangman again. Shift in perspective, my friend. And Three of Swords. Yeah. You have some stuff you need to heal. You get so angry about these things, you get so frustrated about these things, and you ruminate because you have an old wound that needs to be healed. Okay? You need a shift in perspective. a more mature way of thinking to heal this wound. There's lots of swords energy here, which tells me that a lot of this is mental anguish. It's not really there in the physical. So it's old stuff that happened that you just need to let go. It's not serving you. I know it can feel like there's no justice if you just move on and forgive, when nobody had to pay for the bad things that they did. But sometimes there just is no justice. But that's no reason to sit around and make it worse for yourself and ruminate on it. You really need to heal and move on so you can have this abundance that's coming toward you that looks incredible. It looks phenomenal. What is this wound, Spirit? Will you tell us what this wound might be? It's definitely a confrontation with somebody over power, a balance of power. Take that as it resonates. You probably know what that means. You probably know who that person is. This is a collective reading, so I can only be so specific, but this seems pretty specific to me, you know. Ooh, I just heard someone's trying to get your goat. I think someone just wants to see how far they can push you. And the best response to that is to quit letting them push you. Just don't even acknowledge their barbs anymore, okay? Because that's just them trying to steal your power from you. You have the power to not react at all to these things. And the more you do that, and the more you surrender that, and you maybe focus on your spiritual side a little bit more, maybe do some meditation, some breath work, some journaling, I think that's going to bring you the peace that you need for all this abundance to come in. Can I get some outcome cards, please, Spirit? What's an outcome? Man, all this swords energy, it's wild. Yeah, okay, yeah. Victory, sorry. I don't take reversals usually, almost never. Victory and peace. Yeah, just move out of this energy and it'll bring you victory and peace. Focus on your own peace of mind right now, okay? All right, I'm going to get you a couple of messages from these teeny tiny cards that I just absolutely adore. What does Group 1 need to know, please, Spirit? A message for Group 1. Music. There is a melody to be heard in the deepest parts of the woods if we only listen. And trust. The robin trusts her wings, not the branch she sits on. Right. Listen to yourself and trust yourself. Stop relying on what other people think. Stop relying on other people. It's time to work on yourself. It's time to work on getting these old tangles out, you know? It's time to just sit down and slowly untangle everything until you feel a sense of peace. Because I don't see that the situation, the conflict that you're concerned about is ever going to be resolved. I think you should take an L on that one and just move forward so you can get this abundance that's waiting for you, which is a huge win. I mean, you've got the 10 of Pentacles here. It doesn't get much better than that. And you have people who are waiting to help you. All right, well, I hope this resonated with you. I hope it helped you. I hope you have a wonderful day and take care. Hi, Group 2. Today we're asking, what is blocking your abundance from coming in? You chose this beautiful spider trinket. Okay. And let's see what the oracle cards have for you. We have Enchanted, Childlike, Wonder, Fae, Gateways. We have Messages, Synchronicity, Memory, Mind, Healing. Let's move these up here and make room for everything else. We have Innocence, sweet little card, and we have Healing. Oh, sounds good. Okay, let's get your tarot and see what's going on here. Hi, Spirit, could you please tell us what is blocking Group 2's abundance? We have the Page of Swords, we have Strength, we have Seven of Pentacles, we have Ace of Pentacles, and we have Four of Cups. Okay, right away I'm already getting some things. You're feeling some dissatisfaction here, for sure. And right away I'm hearing that please try to find some more childlike wonder in this world, because I think you're being a little harsh. This sounds like a harsh message too. I'm sure you have a good reason. I'm sure you're tired. I'm sure you're frustrated with how life is going, you know, and that happens. But this is to remind you that it's not going to pay off to take things too seriously. I know there are things that are very serious, but we also have to remember that we live in this beautiful experiment, on this beautiful planet, and there are things for us just to take awe in, and the possibilities are endless. And I just feel like if we pay more attention to those things, you see how she has all this abundance. Look at these beautiful bouquets, and she's just, she doesn't even want to mess with the last one because, how annoying. Yeah, I think you need to get into some stress management things. That could mean journaling. That could mean meditation, or both. In some cases that can mean counseling. Counseling can be very, very helpful. But you have Enchanted and Innocence here, which makes me really think, let's get in touch with our inner child, okay? And show that things aren't so complicated and dark, okay? Let's get back into that wonder, okay? I'm going to get some clarifiers for each of these tarot cards. Can I get a clarifier for this Page of Swords, please? Okay, goodness. Everything's coming out at once. The World. Wonderful. So, travel, maybe? For the Strength card, we have Two of Pentacles. How about for the Seven of Pentacles, please? Six of Pentacles. How about for this Ace of Pentacles, please? The Hanged Man. shift in perspective. This is not unlike group 1. So if you feel called to, check out that group. We'll see what the difference is going forward. A clarifier for this 4 of Cups, please. High Priestess. Yeah, you're better than you're acting right now. I'm not trying to be mean to you. This is what Spirit is telling me to tell you. And you know, maybe this is a good place to hear it. Somebody you don't know, sort of redirecting you to a place where you can be completely abundant. With the 6 of Pentacles here, and with messages, I feel like there's somebody else who wants to help you. There's somebody who wants to help bring balance to you. Go on a trip with you. I just heard that. Maybe travel with you, see new things. Gain a new perspective in this world. Maybe get a better sense of how you fit into this world. And when you realize your place, you're going to be back into a sense of wonder, because it's going to feel new to you. And it's going to heal some things that have taken you out of that sense, that childlike feeling. You know, the harsh realities of everyday life. I think the more you say yes to adventure, the more you say yes to letting people help you and be kind to you, the closer you're going to get to this abundance flowing in. Okay? Yeah, I feel like you have really invested in something. It could be tangible or not. It could be spiritual. But you've really invested in somebody or someone or something. And you're kind of in a disappointed mood now, because you thought it would be here by now. You thought you would have your return on investment by now. And to me, it's looking like that's the source of your frustration. Well, I did everything right. I did the hard things, not the easy things. So why isn't it paying off? You know? And I'm hearing that it will. It's just taking longer than you expected. And maybe longer than it should. But if you're open to it, there's somebody who's willing to help you. Maybe you missed a step and all that. And maybe they know how to get you there. But openness is the big thing here. You really need to there's a squirrel just jumping outside my window. If he only knew that there are 2 cats in here, he wouldn't be doing that. I'm hearing Into the Great Wide Open by Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Into the Great Wide Open. I feel like you need to get out of a cave and go on an adventure that feels like that song. Just not have so much self-doubt and not stop focusing on all the bad stuff. The past is in the past. You've got a whole life to live. What action should Group 2 take next? Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Star. Think about some wishes you've made in terms of emotional wishes, in terms of personal relationships. Maybe focus on that. Maybe invest in that. It doesn't have to be romantic. In fact, I'm not really seeing romance as a part of this. I'm seeing, like, your best friend or your sister or something like that. I keep seeing it as a feminine, but gender doesn't matter at all in tarot or anywhere else. It's just the type of energy. I just feel like you really need to travel and get a new perspective on life. Go to some place you've never been before. I know not everybody has the means to travel. That is a privilege. So in that case, maybe read books outside of a genre the genre you usually read in, or maybe you watch some travel videos on YouTube, or maybe just get together with this friend, go get Mexican food, and dream about where you would go if you could go. The important thing is to get unstuck and get those wheels turning, okay? That's the important thing. It doesn't have to be a huge movement that you're making here. It just has to be movement. Because you're just stuck looking at this one particular thing that didn't work. And so you think nothing's ever going to work again. And that's just not true. That's not true. You've got to have faith, because there's all this abundance waiting for you. Okay? Let's get some outcome cards, Spirit. 9 of Wands. Justice. Queen of Wands. 10 of Cups. Complete emotional fulfillment. This thing that you've invested in is going to pay off. If you follow this advice, it's going to pay off. It's the end of the, tough cycle, the tough place you've been in. You're almost there. So if this sounds like a lot of work to you, I'm seeing that it's probably not. You're almost there. You just need a little shift, okay? Yeah, and let me tell you, the Queen of Wands, she's gorgeous. She's brilliant. She's powerful. And that's the energy that you're meant to be sitting in, okay? And you'll get there. You'll get there as long as you take this advice. And do you have a friend who was a childhood friend and you're still really close as adults? That's the person you need to be reaching out to, okay? All right, I'm going to get a few messages for you from this little tiny deck that I love. It's pretty new to me, and I think it's sweet. It's called Whispering Woods. What did I tell you? Adventure. Live wild and free. If that doesn't sum up the reading, I don't know what does. Go find that friend and say, hey, listen, hon, we need to look at this. Friends, the most unlikely friendship can form. Like variegated lichens on hard rock, they create a tight bond. I don't know how I can make this much more clear. But this is, it's time for you to call up your old bud and talk and, think of ways to expand in your life. I think both of you need this, but I think you need each other to do it. All right. I hope this resonated with you. The best of luck. I hope everything works out for you. Thank you for listening to this reading, and take care. Hi, Group 3. We're asking today what's blocking your abundance from coming in, and you chose this fun little witch on a broom. All right, we're going to check out these oracle cards and see what they have to say. The first one is Temple, Inner Being, excuse me, it's been a long day. Inner Being, Visualization, Sacred Space. Echoes, Ancient, Culture, Roots, Custom. I just heard very loud and clear family secret. Take that as it resonates. It's probably for very few people, but this is a collective reading. But it was very loud and clear. Family secrets. Okay. Discernment. And balance. Getting a lot of balance cards today. I think we probably, as a people, as a society, need to try to strike a better balance. Okay, let's see what's going on and get you some tarot. Spirit, what is blocking Group 3's abundance from coming in? Okay. We have Ace of Swords. We have Queen of Wands. I love this card so much. Isn't it gorgeous? Did I say Queen of Swords? I meant Queen of Wands. I told you it's been a long day. Two of Pentacles. Oh dear. Five of Cups. Those kittens always causing trouble. I should know. And the Tower. Yeah, there's secret. There's something you don't know about. There's a surprise. Okay, I'm going to get some clarifiers for each of these tarot cards. Can I please get a clarifier for Ace of Swords? There's so many words in my head that I just jumble them up when I try to speak, when I do a reading. Clarifier for this Ace of Swords, please. Page of Pentacles. A clarifier for this Queen of Wands. Six of Swords. Three of Pentacles also popped out, but we're not going to take it. But we're going to remember that in case it comes up. Two of Pentacles, please. Clarifier for this Two of Pentacles. This makes me think of when I was a kid and we would walk in the creek on the rocks in the Smoky Mountains. And the water was so cold, but we didn't care. I think kids don't feel that kind of thing. Don't feel that level of discomfort. They just want to have fun. Oh, there you go. Maybe that's a thing. Maybe stop thinking about so much about potential discomfort and just focus on the fun you're going to get out of it. That's an aside. That's wild, but okay. Seven of Swords. There are some secrets here, my love. Five of Cups, please. A clarifier for the Five of Cups, please. Four of Wands. And a clarifier for this Tower. Ace of Pentacles. Sacred space, inner being. Somebody's fibbing to you. And you need to not believe everything that everyone says. For some reason, I don't know why this is. This is probably for one person, it's very specific. I'm seeing like an older uncle figure that's maybe fibbing to you about some estate papers or something. And use your own brain. Use your own brain and heart in this. Because we also have the Seven of Swords here. And that can mean deceit. It also, can just mean that something's going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. Not necessarily that someone's trying to deceive you. But I'm getting the feeling in my body that someone is not being open like they should be with you about something to do with your family history. Go back home if you can, and go back to your childhood place. I think there's some information there for you. I can't believe how specific this is, but yeah, someone's trying to pull something over on you. But it's someone who doesn't know you that well. Maybe they haven't seen you since you were a kid and they don't understand what they're up against. You're the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is brilliant and gorgeous and fiery and abundant and so smart. And so you're gonna rescue yourself out of this situation. You're gonna go from really a tough situation and calm it all down. I feel like it's a man behind the curtain kind of thing. I feel like it's not actually a real threat unless you just leave it completely alone, then it might be. But this person is trying to see what they can get away with. Okay? But in order to get the abundance due to you, you do need to take some action. You're super smart though. You may even be an attorney. You may be someone who deals with estate issues, which if that's the case, that's really dumb of this person to to try to pull one over on you. But I hear they're not, really that bright. They're just gutsy, okay? It's all bark, no bite. Yeah, somebody has ruined something that was perfect. Maybe they tore down a house that was your childhood home, or maybe, I don't know. That's just an example that's coming to my head. But don't focus on, these empty containers here, the ones that have been spilled and eaten by these naughty cats. You have 2 completely full containers here. Also, she has this entire farm, and she has a cow to get more milk. All is not lost. All is not lost, okay? And I hear once you take care of this situation, you're going to have a really solid foundation. It's going to be safe. It's really going to be safe. I'm so intrigued by this. This is such a specific message. Someone's going to help you at the last minute. You are going to think all is lost. And then someone's going to come in and help you at the last minute. Let's get some more information here because this is so strange. What actions should Group 3 take next? Look in the pantry in a cookie jar. I heard that. That's very specific for one person. Yeah, the Empress. You have the intuition to handle the situation. You have the brilliance to handle the situation. And you're brilliant in a way that they're not expecting. You also know some secrets that they don't know about this family thing. A shift in perspective. You may have to look at people in a new way, in a way that you haven't thought of them before, to get to the truth of this. Here we go. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. 7 of Pentacles. That's absolute abundance. You're going to get what's due to you. You're going to get a return on your investment. You've put your heart and soul maybe into a family property or maybe into a family member. And, the vultures are around. And you're just going to really have to outsmart them, okay? But you can. You can't just ignore it. You can't put your head in the sand, they're saying. What is the secret? Can you help me, Spirit, with what the secret is? Probably not. This is a very specific thing. Something you're not seeing. Laws. Somebody's trying to find a loophole in something. A legal loophole. They're trying to trick you legally. Just confront it and you'll be fine. You don't have to confront it in a mean way, but you can't just sit back and feel like, oh, well, I guess I don't get that thing. No. You deserve this, whatever it is coming in. But you really need to step up for it, okay? Yeah, I feel like you avoid confrontation at all costs. And I know that, down here in southern Appalachia, we're taught, mostly through example, that confrontation is the worst thing ever. And it's absolutely not. It's absolutely essential to healthy relationships. Confrontation doesn't have to mean a fight. It can just mean a conversation. A civil conversation at that. And I feel like you need to watch out for maybe someone who's trying to pull one over on you, and have a civil conversation with them and say, look, I feel like I can see what you're doing here, and I don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's right, and I don't think you think it's fair or right either. And so I'm not going to let you do that, okay? And I think that's all it's going to take. That sort of gentle, get your hand out of the cookie jar sort of look, okay? This is so specific, I can't imagine that this applies to more than a couple of people. But it's very strong. The message is very strong and very specific. I'm being called to take one more card. Temperance. Yeah, go at everything with balance. That doesn't mean temper your sense of justice. It means temper your actions on the path of justice. Make sure that you're getting everything balanced so that you come out on top here, because that's who's going to win. The person that's the most level-headed and balanced. Okay, I'm going to get you a few messages from this sweet little tiny deck that I have. I love it. It's pretty new to me. What does group 3 need to know? What does group 3 need to know, please? Message for group 3. Reconnect. Renew. Look at that. Reconnect. Secrets lurk in the captive shadows deep in the woods. Renew. Nature continuously renews itself year after year. Go back home. It's never been clearer. Go back home. Go back home and take care of business. And take this into the next generation safely. Deliver this to the next generation safely, is what I'm hearing. That was very, very specific. I hope it resonated. If this is you, best of luck to you. God, source, the divine, whatever you want to call it, is on your side. So don't fret and worry, but, take care of business, all right? And good luck to you. All the luck in the world. And take care.